Welcome back to History Hunters. Just a quick update on what we've been doing lately. We haven't been doing many videos due to work commitments, but we've been to a few military fairs lately, and just going to show you some of the stuff we've picked up. First of all, nice, almost unissued. It's got a few marks on it and that, but original green paint. Yeah, you can see by the line it's never been issued. It's a World War II British Despatch Riders helmet. And I think the line is dated, I think it's 42, B&B 42. And these used to be 2 a penny now, but this one was £90. I think they fetch quite a bit more than that now, but that was on a table full of sort of general stuff, sort of private collector. But yeah, that was a nice piece. Let's have a look what else we got. We got little tiny lighter here. This came from Jersey. It's got the M for the Kriegsmarine M and the anchor, and just a little swastika on the back. Just probably just something that's inscribed in there by a German naval personnel. But just a nice little thing. It didn't cost much. You don't have to spend loads of money on all this high-end stuff. Even if you go to a fair and you've only got £50 on you, there's still stuff you can buy. There's sort of medals, these silk postcards, World War I silk postcards. You can get them for like £4 or £5 each. You don't have to be spending fortunes as long as you're, you know, you're enjoying the hobby and looking for the stuff. It's that's what it's all about. Picked up some stuff relating to Sheerness docks. Got a couple of medal groups. This is interesting. I think it's the first one we've come across. This is a book to a W. Pete to the Royal Navy Gunnery School at Sheerness. And that's quite a rare thing, especially when it's the, I think it's the 1906 edition. It's very hard to get hold of stuff like that, especially local stuff, especially medal groups as well. This cap is part of the Sheerness stuff that we've got. HMS Wildfire, which is the shore base in the Sheerness. It was the Royal Navy Dockyard, and it's a really nice beam there cap. It's had quite a bit of wear as well, you can tell. But yeah, real hard to get hold of stuff. Right, another item we managed to purchase, which I don't think I'll be selling for a while, but a nice Luger pistol. Deactivated, but it's old spec, and it's really nice condition, almost collector's, like museum condition. Dated 1916, made by DWM, and yeah, all the grips are good. Original wooden toggle magazine, but overall just nice condition. There's a little bit of spotting coming through, but then it should be with the age of it. But overall, really nice condition. A little bit of the white writing left in the on the safety there, but yeah, really nice piece. There's a few out there for sale, but if you're going to go and buy one, then really you should be patient, trying to get the best for your money. It's easy enough to go and get one, but sometimes the prices are all over the place, so it's best to try and be patient. Sometimes you'll buy one, and the following week you'll see one in much better condition at maybe £200 or £300 less. So you just have to be patient and get the most you can for your money. Right, this Luger holster, it didn't come with the pistol, but this was bought separately. It suffered a bit of damage in its time. It's been left in like in bad weather. It's got wet and dried out a few times, and the stitching's starting to come apart. But this was a battlefield pickup. If we have a look on the back, some shrapnel damage where the spare magazine goes, and it probably went in there, and it's a bit black in there, so probably if the magazine was loaded, a couple of the rounds went off as well and burnt inside there. But this was apparently picked up on the Somme by some members of the Wiltshire Regiment after the battle ended. But what's nice is you can never sort of go straight on a story or something someone's wrote down. But what's nice with this, it's still got an old museum label. which states where it was picked up. We can have a look on there. It's hard, it's starting to fade now, but it says, if I remember, German Luger holster retrieved from Highwood, the Somme, Wiltshire Regiment Pilgrimage, July 1922. And then on the other side, it's got a museum catalogue number, room number, and checked by one of the curators in August 1928. So this is easy. I mean, these can be faked, but these you can still get this type of label. I believe this to be original with the way the writing's done on there and the age of it and everything else. The holster is maker marked on the front there, and I believe just about see inside there's a 1917 date, just about make out. But this must have been laying in the mud, and if you look online, they did do a pilgrimage out there to the Somme in 1922, the Wiltshire Regiment, and I reckon this must have been laying in the mud. You can see some of the stitchings sort of come away and started to split. If you look behind, you can still see where it must have been just covered in mud and laying in the wet, possibly with the pistol still in it, but alas, not anymore. But just a nice piece, a nice battlefield relic. There's plenty of relics to be had at the fairs, but a lot of them have just got made up history, and they could have been dug up anywhere. There's quite a lot of it about, but to find leather work and with any original museum tags is quite hard now. But yeah, that's really nice. Right, another item that I picked up from eBay. Don't normally buy off eBay, but you do get the odd one or two items that come up now, so unusual stuff. And there's this photograph album with the nice artwork on the front, dated 44. It's what you call a canteen album rather than a normal photo album. The pictures are reproduced by the photographer and then just stuck in the album, but this one's on this like really thick card, almost like a real high-end presentation album almost. I'm not really sure, but it's to a Luftwaffe unit, like a Staffel, from North Africa, going back to Tunisia, Corsica, Italy, and all that, all through the tropical campaigns. But let's have a quick look at it. I mean, it's definitely a high-end album, and some of these pilots that are in here all the way through the book, possibly people that are into this will probably recognise some of the, they might be aces, or, but yeah, it goes through, starts, and it's maybe even a memorial album with all the names and the, but yeah, it's on really thick stock card. Got some graves, North Africa, and some of the other places that they were campaigning in. Start off here with Africa, local tribesman and the camel. Looks like he might need a dentist. Maybe he swapped teeth with the camel with a bit of cash on top, I don't know, but the camel looks more happy than he is. We've got columns of trucks with the dust and tents and stuff. Some local town views. We've got an Italian soldier here going by the cap badge on there. Of course, they were fighting with the Germans in North Africa. More local snapshots. We've got Tripoli, palm trees and bits and pieces. We've got engineers laying communication phone cables around the perimeter. Then we got some flak. See, they got the tropical helmets on. There's quite a few decent photos in here. Quite a lot of sort of scenic views. More pilots here. Looks like possibly Knight's Cross with swords he's wearing as well there. Don't know if anybody knows who that is. Hauptmann Bayer. Picture of Kesselring coming out of the tent with one of the pilots. Yeah, there's quite a lot of different photos in. I've never had one like this before. Technicians working on 109s and prime movers. repairing trucks. Officer wearing the sun helmet, army sun helmet. Field post, all on parade. Yeah, it just goes up. There's quite a lot. There's about 50 pages altogether. And there's the Staffel name and unit number. And a little bit of cartoony bit there with some of the pilots on. Their heads being put on the characters. This is interesting. A lot of shots of the pilots wearing their late war Luftwaffe gear. And there's another photo of them all together. We've done no research on this album at all. There's definitely needs some research done into it. Lots of pictures of them at the back of the base and ceremonies. October 44. Officers. 4,000 sorties. Some ceremonies going on with the pilots being presented with awards. This one's got like partisans on it. So it's all it's quite a lot of varied pictures here. Another one here, pilots with 200 sorties being presented with different trophies and stuff. Yeah, really nice album. Maybe some of these pilots may be well known. I'm not really sure. So, but it needs a bit of research into this. This was got a good price as well. This was on eBay. No one really bid on it, but Christmas 43. Yeah, possibly some of these pilots might be well known. But yeah, good album. I'm not really sure whether it's a presentation album or a memorial album or just a canteen album. I'm not sure, but nice artwork on the front, and there's a good bit of profit in this because they don't come up very often.